Good morning, students. The third term, science. The first lesson is light. Light lesson. We are going to see the first lesson. From the light heading, the natural source of light is sun. When we enter into a dark room, as soon as you enter into that, you are going to switch on that light, because unless light we are not able to view the objects in the room, isn't it? So we need a light to visualize the object in a room. What is the property that connects the eye and the light is reflection. Reflection of light only we are seeing. Okay, then sources of light. What are all the sources of light? Two sources of lights are there. One is natural sources of light, another one is artificial sources of light. Two types of source. Objects which are able to emit light known as light sources. The object which emitting light, which releasing the light, is called as sources of light. Natural sources of light, example sun. Artificial light, sources of light, you can say so many: candle, electric bulb, everything. Natural source of light. Sources which emit light naturally is known as natural sources of light. The heading definition is given in the two lines. The source which emits the natural source, natural light, naturally the light is called as natural source of light. The sun is the primary and major source of natural light. Star also produces light in the same way as sun do. However, they are much further away than the sun. The light from them are too weak. The moon provides light, particularly in the night. Some living organisms have ability to produce light, such as bioluminescence. Some living organism which produce light named as bioluminescence. It is the effect of certain chemical reaction occur in the organism. For example, jellyfish, fireflies, these are all the organisms which produces light. So these organisms are named as bioluminescence. Then artificial source of light. Apart from the natural light, apart from natural source, light can also be produced artificially. The different light sources that are able to produce light artificially can be put under three broad categories. These categories are incandescent sources, gas and discharge lamps, artificial sources of light can be put into three broad categories. Artificial sources, man-made, then incandescent source, then gas discharge sources. Man-made sources such as flame of candle, incandescent lamp, neon lamp, sodium lamp. Incandescent, when certain objects are heated to a high temperature, they begin to emit light. The glowing of hot iron rod is a kind of incandescent light. Candle, incandescent bulb, like that. Gas discharge sources. The gas which is at very low pressure, while discharging, while passing through an electricity, it will produce an light. When you pass an electricity through certain gases at very low pressure, can produce light. Example, neon lamp and sodium lamp. Here some pictures are given. Light, how the light travel, how the light penetrate, and the beam of light. Then properties of light. Light always travel in a straight line. That is rectilinear propagation of light. That is called as rectilinear propagation of light. And it reflects. Because of the light reflection only we are able to see the objects. It has some speed. Light speed is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. From sun it reaches to the earth within 8 minutes 20 seconds. So such a speed the light is traveling. Interaction of light with matter. Types of material according to permeability. Formation of shadows, plane mirror, images, and spectrum. These are all the properties of your light, the path of light. How does the light travel? Light always travel in a straight line. If you put any obstacle in between, then it will forms an shadow on that. So have you ever seen the light penetrating through branches of denser forest? Have you ever seen the path of sunlight entering through the hole of cement grill building? Have you ever seen the path of laser light? For these three questions, the picture is given in your book itself. Light penetrating through tree, light travels through the hole of cement grill and the laser beam. These are all the pictures for the questions which is given in the above. How the light travel in a straight line? You can see the candle lamp lighted through 3 cardboard holes. If any one of the cardboard hole is disturbed, cannot able to see the light ray. This shows that light cannot bend and travel. Light always travel in a straight line. Pinhole camera. This you can prepare by yourself using a chartboard. In the pinhole camera, see that the above picture, a small box with the oil sheet is sticked on that, a small hole. Inside the small hole, the light travels and forms the inverted image of your tree. The above picture shows the model of a pinhole camera. O is a small hole, XY is the object, that is the tree, and Y dash X dash is the image. As light travels in a straight line, one light ray from X travels along XO, strike the screen X dash, and similarly another light ray from Y forms an Y dash, OY. Y dash and X dash is the image formed by the pinhole camera. Reflection. What do you mean by reflection? Bouncing back of light is called as reflection. A mirror reflects our face. Still water body like a pond reflects the scenery around it. When we see our face in the mirror, we see the light rays from our face bouncing off the surface of the mirror. How the rays of light are reflected? Take a plain mirror, cover it with a black paper, cut a small slit, that is a small hole, as shown in the figure. Isn't it? As shown in the figure. Take a plain, if you shine light on the mirror from a torchlight or sunlight, you will get a small ray of light. You will get a small ray of light. We can use this to study the properties of light. What is the properties of light? Light, incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal drawn to the plane will lie on the same point in the same plane, and the angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray, angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray will be the same. I think you are able to see the diagram which I am recording. See, the orange color line is the reflecting surface, OP is the incident ray, OQ is the reflected ray, and N is the normal drawn to your plane surface. So the point where they meet will be same. They are meeting in the same point in the same plane, and the angle between the PON and NOQ will be same. These are all the laws of reflection. Okay, then see here the laws of reflection, what I said 1 and 2. As I said from the diagram, you came to know what is angle of incidence, angle of reflection, normal, point of incidence, and reflected ray. Then 2 example sums are given to find out the angle. Then we'll come to the next page. Types of reflection. There are 2 types of reflection. One is regular reflection or smooth reflection. Then another one is diffuse reflection or rough surface reflection. When the light rays falls on a smooth surface, it will reflect it smooth and forms an smooth rays. If it is falls on a rough surface, it will reflect it in different direction. It is called as diffuse reflection. Okay, these are all the two types of reflection. One is diffuse reflection, another one is specular or regular reflection. If the surface is rough, see the definition. If the surface is rough, we have diffuse reflection. Light rays after reflection go in many directions. In fact, during the day our classroom illuminated by sunlight, walls, floors, these are all the diffuse reflection. If the surface is smooth, see the law of reflection is always observed. If the surface is smooth, the normal in the same direction and the reflection will be in a smooth way. These are called as the smooth reflection. Then types of beam light. We will see that in the next video.